I hate cross-dressers. I hate you fucking cross-dressers. Christino's husband is an example of why you fuck-ass people, because literally this will be used against trans people as a weapon of why we don't deserve rights. Meanwhile, that man is the person taking away our rights and is disguising himself as some abomination of a woman. But to cis people and media at large, this will be considered a trans person. This is why I hate fuck-ass cross-dressers, and an example of why a man with a fetish will always ruin it for everyone else and will find a way to make his fetish hurt others. So, you cross-dressers.
Yo, it's so funny, bro. He's getting mad to people that do the same thing he does. Yo, Mondani just named New York's first trans woman to lead a new LGBTQ office.
We all know too well. The queer community, as well as intersecting communities and adjacent communities, are under extreme attack in this country from all angles, it seems, from the highest levels of government to society in general, and to even sometimes people that we consider friendly fire, unfortunately. And so now more than ever in this moment, it is so critical, I think, to have trans leadership because...
Yeah, a trans leadership is so needed, especially in New York. Because if you think about it, Muslims, migrants, fats, they all vote left. So yeah, I think it's good. Look at Mondam, he's so happy.
Hey everybody, it's Natalie. And if you're wondering if I dress this way every day, yes I do. I want to talk to you about something about sissy fantasy. I came out a couple of years ago as a cross-dresser, and I go out and about, and it's a really reaffirming thing to be treated as a woman when I'm dressed as a woman. But this is like a byproduct of when I came out, and you know, my imagination went wild, and I had this fantasy about living full-time as a little girl. The way it would work out is that I would actually live as a dependent, that it would require a partner to do this. And to me, it didn't really matter whether the partner was male or female, although I think like a male would actually get a kick out of it, enjoy it, and probably be a more willing participant in the whole role play action. So how can I live a sissy little girl full time? So what I decided to do was, this is my home life. This is how I dress pretty much every day now. When I am out in public, I dress just as every woman would, because that's just how I prefer to go. I am taking a more transgender approach to this. What I decided to do in my real life is I'm going to live life in a more transgender side. This is going to be how I dress pretty much all the time, yet I dress as female when I'm out in public, but I'm going to bring this side out more. I am in fact going to an event in a couple of weeks like that, dressed like this. A sissy event, by the way. So I want to dress like this all the time.
Yo, that's insane. That's where we have come to. This is the society of 2026. People can do this and actually have the confidence that other people will accept the behavior. And that's the problem. Because somebody can say, well, he's not hurting anyone. Dude, he's hurting himself. Like, pretending that this is normal is actually not helping him. So basically, this trans Democrat got mad because queer kids might not be able to access porn. And he claims it can be educational for them.
You mentioned the Paxton case. And the AGs in many states are very clear about that. They're almost jubilant about being able to use these laws to ban young people from accessing content that could be educational if they are queer. And you're a principal, you have LGBT students in your school, and we also know that they're not receiving sex education for queer kids. We know that prurient interest could be, for many people, the very existence of transgender kids. More and more people are saying there simply are no transgender kids.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I think we should reopen asylums.
Just started reading the Quran and I am so excited about it. People thought when I first asked that I just wanted to read it out of curiosity, but I want to read it to study it. I started following somebody on social media that teaches the Quran and hosts a Quran book club for Muslims and non-Muslims, so I'm really excited to start going to that. She was describing the chapter of the bee and that just blew my mind. Like the way that she describes things, the way that the Quran describes things actually makes sense to me. And also, did you know that Allah is beyond gender? Did you know that actually scholars believe that there are two Qurans, the Quran of nature and the Quran, the actual book? And did you know that each chapter is named after a natural phenomenon? I don't know, this whole book is just blowing my mind, and I am so excited. I got sticky notes so that I could mark out things that I was drawn to, and I'm not even through the first chapter, and I already have a bunch of sticky notes. I'm definitely gonna have to buy more tabs. I'm honestly having a whole revolution with myself where the way that I describe the universe and the things that I believe in are actually described in the Quran of believing in Allah. And I've never thought that I believed in God before, and now I'm really having a revolution of self of I think I actually believe in God. If you've been curious, I really recommend it. There are a lot of people who are converting. There's a lot of people who are reading it. I'm not saying I'm going to convert. I'm not saying that I wouldn't. And I don't know. I know that this is exactly what I need right now. I just wanted to say thank you and just point out how excited I am.
I think you should become Muslim. Yeah, that's a great idea. You know, the Muslims will welcome you. It's perfect. But guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this whole situation, because, you know, I felt like trans was going away, but it's only getting worse. They're literally targeting children more than ever. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to. Christ is King, and God bless.